Hey, and welcome to the GenGAMEcast for Thursday, June 4th, 2015. I'm your host, Trevor Mignani, and today, joining me on the podcast is... either of you. Go ahead.
God damn it, Benny, you're always first! You are always first!
Every time! I am always first. Hi, I'm Benny Gerard. Howdy.
I'm Sam Cord. Benny, you're a moron!
And this is the show where we talk about gaming news that's important to us, and we're glad you joined us here on this Thursday night live on Twitch TV. And, I wanted to show this shot here just because there's nobody in the studio tonight. It's just me. It is literally just me here. No Kevin, no George.
No
It's
Joe.
a TriCast. Or no, well, yeah, no Joe either. So it's just me here.
Yep.
Me here, bunch of cameras. That's
Yep.
it. But let's go ahead and get into this show, and we'll go into a segment we'd like to call What Are You Playing? And we'll go ahead and start with Sam. Sam, what have you been playing this week?
The Witcher 1.
The Witcher 1.
Ooh.
Are you playing the whole series?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole series.
Good for you.
And Destiny. They brought back Iron Banner, so I started playing PvP, and I realized something.
That you're good at this game?
I'm really good at first-person shooters.
I mean, that was a fact, so I mean, everybody knew that.
Yeah, but...
Wow.
And the Destiny player base isn't exactly the most hardcore, so I mean, it's...
No. The people that are left play it pretty religiously. It's... there's a lot of balance issues with Destiny's multiplayer, but I've only been doing it to get my Iron Banner rank up because you can buy one of the new materials that you need to upgrade weapons. If you have high enough Iron Banner rank, and I'm almost there. So, get that done. And then I can go back to playing only PvE, because the PvP in that game is not great. PvP is not bad.
Right? I kid.
Yeah, pretty much just Destiny and The Witcher.
Nice. Benny,
Excellent.
what have you been up
Oh.
to this week?
What have I been up to this week? What was I playing last week? Did I mention Wind Waker, or was that after the podcast? I did that.
I don't know. Well, were you still playing Wind Waker?
I don't know. I was playing Wind Waker last week. I'm still playing Wind Waker. More HOTS, and oh god, I want to talk about HOTS all day, but I can't because Johanna is so much fun.
All right, we're not only just gonna talk about HOTS later. We're gonna be playing HOTS later, so no worries. We'll get that in.
We'll get it definitely. But yeah, no, just playing the crap out of
We don't want
Johanna.
to bore Sam here.
What's up?
We don't want to bore Sam.
But yeah. Other than the bundle I bought, she's the first hero I've paid real money for. Everything else has been gold. So.
Really? All right, that's pretty good.
But no, I'm glad I did.
constraint,
She's
Benny.
a lot of fun. Could use a little bit of tweaking because I think her trait's a little broken. But she's a lot of fun.
But that's any hero though. They don't have a proper PBE going right now. I mean, they have a testing realm.
The
set
beta
up,
was the PB.
but it's not really. They're not really doing full PBE yet on heroes yet. So.
I don't know if they'll do a PvE for heroes.
They will.
Well, Sam, I'm
It's
glad
Blizzard, they
glad
would.
you asked because it's pretty obvious they actually already even have it set up. Look at that public test realm version. Wow, what a surprise! It's like Blizzard thought of it.
It's like every other major game company that does online games does something like that.
Sam is not amused. All right.
It's Blizzard. They're gonna have a PBE for everything they do. Overwatch is gonna have a PBE.
And
StarCraft
eventually,
does not have a PvE.
StarCraft does have a PBE.
You sure?
Yes. Do you know what that PBE is called currently? The Legacy of the Void closed beta.
That's a beta. A PvE is something where they would test their
It's the next
patches.
major content patch.
Yes, but they do have PTR for StarCraft too.
We were saying PBE. Yeah, PTR is the correct word for that. Does Diablo have one?
I don't know if Diablo has a PTR.
I want to say that's the only one that doesn't. That and Hearthstone.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, let's move on to what I've been playing, which has been a lot of that game called Heroes of the Storm. And yeah, Heroes of the Storm.
It released. We're out of beta.
Yeah, finally out of out of beta, whatever you want to make that mean, whatever. Aside that, that's pretty much been my week. Not much else, unfortunately.
Bummer.
Although, not exactly what have you been playing, but what have you installed. Actually, no, I take that back. I finished Grand Theft Auto 5, finally.
Finally.
And then I went ahead and I bought one of these things.
Can we just go ahead and say you had no excuse not to finish that game?
Well, my excuse was I wanted to get it on. I wanted to play it on PC because I wanted to play it on like moderately high settings. And
okay.
Now I'm kind of sad because I beat GTA 5 and then I got my 970 in the mail. Womp womp. Whatever.
Well,
You can play the online, so we still have that to finish up. So that's.
We still gotta do heists. We gotta get a crew together. Oh my god, so many plans.
Yeah, because you finally have GTA 5 and you finished it before me.
Yeah, I mean, I just
like 2 days.
Heist. I still haven't done the heist.
I cruised through that game.
It just got really stale really quickly.
Really?
GTA Online got really stale really quickly for me.
No, I can believe it. I mean, I got bored of GTA 4 before I finished the storyline. Like,
No. The single player is fine. It's online got boring.
The online,
I'm saying I can understand. It can get boring.
Although I have to say, Grand Theft Auto Online was all things considered a pretty good success for Rockstar because they actually made meaning to the online mode, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with a future version of GTA Online, they'll take what they learned in this iteration and obviously roll it into the next one.
Yeah. I mean, GTA 6 will probably have really good online.
That
I don't
have
know
a much
when
more
we'll get
massive
GTA
overworld.
6.
If anything, they have a larger map for more players in it. So
what do they have? 32 on the PC version you can go up to?
Is it really? Oh,
it's some insane number. Like you could have a ton of people running around.
I think it's 20.
But it's even though like Grand Theft Auto, like that's still a lot of players for that map.
Yeah.
And it usually just devolves into everybody murdering each other. So
yeah,
there's always that. So let's go ahead and jump into this week in news. We got a pretty decent slate of news despite the no-shows. So let's go ahead and talk about our first story, which was almost a really big story until Nintendo said otherwise. And everybody had to cover this one to some degree. And it was of course, the Nintendo NX rumor that they were running Android on the new console. So, obviously, it's not happening. It's not Android. Luigi, they're obviously delivering the rumor news, and Nintendo executives had to obviously make a statement.
I just gotta say, the image that Polygon used for this is
perfect.
Gold. Like, that is brilliant.
Hey,
well,
they're talking about the NX.
I mean, they had to quash this rumor. People were already calling it the Nintendo Ouya, which...
Yeah, and that's something they did not want people associating their brand new console with. Was a fresh console failure. Despite it being a very nice Kickstarter darling. But, yeah, this was smart for Nintendo to just get rid of this one really quick. When you first heard the rumor, did you think there was a slight chance that it would have any fact to it?
A little bit. I could definitely see if Nintendo was going to go and do something kind of drastic for the next console, this would be it. But again, it was rumor. I'm just like, until I see it, I'm not going to accept it as fact.
I mean, it would save them $1.5 ton of money if they didn't have to develop their own operating system.
But at the same time, they would have to develop all the things that would have to hook into Android to make it work. I mean, the best case of this would be what Sony did with PlayStation Mobile on Android. And we saw how much of a success that was. Read, it wasn't.
Yep.
So, Benny, this one actually I want to talk with you a pretty decent amount about, which is Lego Worlds.
Oh, we're cruising through this. Okay. Yeah.
So, Lego Worlds. Initial thoughts. I'm really curious as to what your thoughts are on this game. Being the resident Minecraft expert.
The first thing anybody thinks of is like, oh, it's just a Minecraft ripoff. And it... Yeah, I guess. But The adventure mode, I guess, you go on would probably be a lot of fun, and then the general survival play or whatever that similar to Minecraft, I guess would be a lot of fun. But if there's some sort of creative mode, and from what I'm looking at, there probably is. I'm not sure if I'd like the interface of that. What makes creative mode in Minecraft so much fun is because everything is done in first person, whereas this is done in third person, and could be a little difficult to really get things going. It all depends on what kind of advanced build tools they have in the game.
I think it's a little early. I think it's a little early to commit to Lego Hyrule Craft.
Oh god,
that would be
one really nice thing about Legos, though. They have shape variety.
That's true.
So
it's not Minecraft where you're stuck with a block. You have all of this variety of the Lego universe.
I think the possibilities open up infinitely because of the shape variety. Because so you can put a lot more details into the stuff you're creating. Diagonals. You have diagonals now. That's huge. And even that, Legos are such a smaller piece compared to the actual characters themselves. So if you use the character as a scale, as what you measure from, and then each Lego piece is one smaller block, it's easier to do more detail work, especially in a circular room. So a lot more planning and stuff like that will be needed for large, massive builds, but that's also a lot more work.
I haven't really got a chance to look into it. How are the worlds put together? Are they locally hosted, server-based?
I haven't looked too much into it. I just saw the one video and that was it. I want to assume everything's randomly generated. Yeah, procedurally generated sandbox, so it's based off a seed algorithm that sets up the world. It's pretty much just Lego Minecraft.
Yeah, it seems.
It's pretty much what it is. There's no way around that. So, yeah. Early access, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's single player. So that's that's the big question mark. Is
If I do, it's you get it for early access, you play it for a week, and okay, I tried it out, and then you sit on it and wait for it to come out. That's the rule with early access. Don't burn yourself out on it right away.
Right. I mean, I hope that they really flesh this out into a serious Minecraft competitor, but
if anything, I would be surprised. Who's developing this?
TT Games.
Okay, published by Warner Bros. Yada yada.
Yeah, it's the actual Lego team.
Which is odd, considering Minecraft has a licensing deal with Lego to create Lego Minecraft pieces. So, I wouldn't be surprised if there are a couple of former Mojang developers working on this. So, wait and see.
I mean,
it's got a lot of potential.
This is the kind of game where I'm excited to see what's going to happen with it because it's got more visual fidelity than Minecraft, just in terms of what you can do with it. And all the years and years of set pieces made by the Lego company that they have access to just take those and just put them in the game.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm actually crazy. Genuinely waiting for somebody to be all right, great. Here's Lego Island in Lego Worlds.
Somebody's going to do it.
And then here's Lego Island 2.
Here's every Lego video game ever just made in Lego Worlds. You can recreate every freaking map from Lego Racers in this game now. If they have, oh my god, they had vehicle. Oh, that would be so cool.
And that's the thing too, is they have
build your own Lego
vehicles.
Racers maps and stuff. Oh.
And that's the thing. There's so much in this game. The only thing that's missing right now is the multiplayer aspect.
I mean, we did see in the trailer that you were riding a dragon, so I don't think cars are that much of a stretch.
Oh no, there were cars.
There were cars. I didn't watch the whole thing. I just kind of skipped around.
Oh yeah, there's tons of vehicles and stuff. So,
how I'm hoping this will play out, and I'm gonna use a bit of an analogy here. I'm hoping this turns out more or has as much success as Terraria had with its kind of clone or kind of 2D ripoff of Minecraft. They made the same thing, but they really built upon what was there and put a lot of cool shit into it. Whereas I hope it's not like Starbound, which is a complete ripoff of Terraria, and then it's sitting in development hell right now, and it is not going anywhere. So I just hope that they have a good idea and they just build upon it, add just a lot of new stuff. All the different kinds of enemies and the stuff you can create and ride around on, stuff you build with. Just have all of that there. Whereas you just have a lot of smaller features. We have all this, and this, but it's very incomplete and it's just boring. So I'm reading this, and I guess we do get race cars. So, and colossal digging machines. Oh my god. Yeah. Do we have a release window?
Yeah, we do. It's going to be 2016.
Obviously.
Yep, just 2016. Just throwing it out there. I mean, you can get it early access. I mean, practically released now. Get all the updates.
Yeah.
And they're saying early next year. I should clarify. Early next year.
If anything's going to sap all of the kids from playing Minecraft into something else, this is probably the game to do it. So
cool. All right.
That's enough. We talked enough about it.
That's some news shared in here from our good friend Dean. He wants us to talk about.
I put it in the rundown.
Oh, you already did?
I put 2 things in the rundown.
All right. Do we want to talk about that next, or do we want to jump into the other esports news?
I'm watching it right now, so if you want to go into it.
Let's just jump into that now, I think. Yeah, let's do that now. We'll talk about some Hearthstone stuff. I know you two guys here do the Hearthstone thing.
A little bit,
I haven't in a while. It's been like weeks since I played.
I mean, what's good about this is good Hearthstone news. New heroes are coming, which is good. It'll add some nice, fresh variety.
Well, a new hero.
A new hero. So...
What class is he, though? That's what I have to... Okay, hold on. There's a link.
Smagny Bronzebeard.
Hold on. Oh,
It's a warrior.
Yep.
Okay, so he's a warrior. We just have another warrior to play now.
Right.
God.
That's dumb.
No, it's not. It's fucking brilliant is what it is.
No. No. It's dumb.
No. This is brilliant on Blizzard's part. Because everybody's going to buy, who wants to play Warrior is going to buy this now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's $10.
$10.
Sam?
To change the portrait.
Sam, who do you play in Hearthstone? What's your main go-to class right now? Okay?
Pally.
Paladin?
Pally.
God. Never mind. Let's assume you play Mage.
That's my secondary. I would not pay $10 to play as Khadgar. I know where you're going with this. Nope. I'm fine with Jaina.
You would not.
I wouldn't pay $10 to have my portrait be Khadgar instead of Jaina.
Oh my god.
Kael'thas or any of the awesome badass mages? Come on.
I got it. Oh shit! I don't want to launch the PTR. No, don't launch the PTR.
Oops.
Oh no!
It's got all the visual effects and everything too, so that's like the best part about it. Yeah, and then you get the card back too with it.
But
no, this. I was saying $10 is too much.
Yeah, it's just a hair on the ridiculous side.
But the thing is, people are gonna buy. People spend $20 for mounts and WoW. I mean,
no, but the mount is functional. The mount is functional, Benny.
So is this? It's Flare.
No,
it's Flare.
No,
it's a skin. It's a skin. That's all it is. It's a skin.
Benny's right. It's pretty much a skin.
It's a legendary skin, okay? And we all
you can get a ton of different mounts in WoW.
Hold on.
For free.
Let's see, Benny's getting in trouble here. We'll go ahead and full screen that and just see what's going on in Benny World as he's silently. But I mean, like, for crying out loud, this is just. I could understand maybe like $5, maybe. I don't know. But $10? That's absurd. And it's not even adding any extra gameplay.
Oh.
I mean, crap, I could go play Here's the Storm and get Kael'thas, who's $10, brand new character, great, done, got it. New gameplay for $10. And a whole lot more work went into making that work than adding a new freaking hero in Hearthstone. But they know their market. It's going to be a cash grab. Good job, Blizzard.
It's filler before the next expansion. That's all that is.
Good job, Blizzard. You did it.
You done it. You wondered. Hey, to clarify, CJ came in the room and he realized that everything was changed around. He was just like, "When did this happen?" I don't know. The cat was stuck in here and he was letting her out. I was actually about to do that before he opened the door. But, yeah. You said it, though.
Yeah.
It's a cash grab, and it's going to work. It's going to work. Moving on.
Into more esports news. The LCS, you might have heard of it. The North American League Championship Series. God, I can't talk tonight. You can't.
Go home, Trevor. You're drunk.
Yep. All right. I'm out of here, folks.
As Trevor gets up and walks over to the beer fridge.
It's empty. That's the sad thing.
I'm sorry. Man. I'm sorry for your loss, Trevor.
I drank my last beer last night.
It's not empty. It just has one Coors Light in there.
Ew.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. These things happen. Anyway, the LCS Summer Finals are going to New York City, specifically to play the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden.
Woohoo!
So this is Riot taking ESL1's tournament circuit visit to the theater at Madison Square Garden and saying, yep, we're going to one-up you and play at the Garden itself.
For those of you that don't know, the theater at MSG is only like 4,000 seats. Which is not very big.
Yes.
You know what?
Actually, it seats between 2,000 and 5,600.
If Riot really wanted to, and I know they could, instead of just doing the traditional stage and you have everyone just in a row, they should just have everyone kind of like in the center of the arena, kind of like opposite ends of each other, and have everything on the jumbotrons all around each other. No, that wouldn't work.
Actually, in all honesty, that would be the best way to do it, and you just literally have everybody watching like a boxing match.
But the thing is, though, is that you have to make sure none of the screens are pointing inward or broadcasting the match.
Well,
that would be a huge.
Let me see if we can bring up a Madison Square Garden picture real quick. See if there's a good one of the lower seats. Let's see. The thing is, the Garden is actually probably one of the better places to actually do it.
I just think it would be really cool. It's just like this. You just imagine, just like if the camera footage or whatever, just the outside shots of this entire packed arena, everyone looking towards the middle, watching a game of League go down. I don't know. It just seems more epic that way.
Yeah, here's probably would be one of the better examples of what that would probably look like with all of the seats being used to look down. But the issue would be that anybody that's like kind of in these lower seats here, like basically from like the first like 10 rows up, aren't really going to be able to see the jumbotron because it's too high of an angle for them. For those people, they actually have screens on the inside of the board that they can look at.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably just going to use the traditional concert setup for this, and what they'll probably do is they'll mirror the action on 3 out of the 4 screens on the scoreboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like many other arenas in that they can't actually raise the scoreboard. So this is probably more along the lines of what they're going to do. This is an old shot of the Garden. Oh man, look at those blue seats. Those don't exist no more.
Yeah, what color are the seats now?
They're all the same color.
That makes me a little bit sad.
All right, somebody slap me right now because I got the feed open for the show.
Yeah.
And I got a full screen on my main TV, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, whatever. And then, for some stupid reason, I just tried to click your Google tab. I wasn't thinking. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I was gonna click out of it. I'm just like, oh wait, I can't do that. It's a derp moment of the night. All right. Moving on.
Please. All right. So back on to MOBAs.
Mr. complaining about, our show's going to get flagged on YouTube.
All right. So moving on, more about MOBAs.
Yes. Let's talk about another one biting the dust. Joining Dawngate in the MOBA graveyard is a little game called Infinite Crisis. Well, a very expensive game called Infinite Crisis. And this one kind of seemed like a rushed announcement. I don't know if you guys followed the storyline behind this one at all, but in all honesty, this seemed like a very rushed and sudden decision to shut the game down. As much as they say, after much deliberation, we regret to announce the official shutdown of Infinite Crisis. We will end development efforts today and will close the service on August 14th, 2015.
Basically, they went broke.
Yeah, TLDR, we ran out of money. And it's a shame, too, because it was a different twist on the MOBA thing. And they had support. They were running tournaments on it. They were getting people into it. But at the end of the day, it didn't really provide enough difference.
At the end of the day, they were looking at their game and they were looking at HOTS, and they're like,
not sugarcoat it. It was not a very good game.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, if we want to compare it to HOTS, they had 4 maps. Compared, HOTS has almost 8 now. They're going to be releasing their 8th map now. And you look at how many different characters they have. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Okay, they had quite a few.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they had all these different...
40.
They were more objective driven, where they had their 1v1 map, which is the 1v AI map, which is kind of like their sort of like tutorial map.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you could equate this to what was the what is the Frozen Abyss on the in League of Legends?
Howling Abyss, yeah.
Howling Abyss. They have the Gotham Dividend, which is their 3-lane map. So this is basically their essential. This is your Summoner's Rift map.
Yeah.
Then they had 2 5v5 maps, which were Dominion, I guess would be the league equivalent here.
No, 5v5 2-lane, and 5v5 Dominion.
Yeah, they had 5v5 2-lane, which is kind of like a twisted tree line of sorts.
There's a lot of potential again, and with this IP, there's so many places that could have gone with it, but
could have, but didn't.
But you look at it, and then you look at HOTS, and you're just like, we can't compete with that.
I mean, this game's been in beta forever. I remember
I think it was in 2 years of beta.
Yeah. I mean, they were doing like beta competitions at MLG and stuff.
Yeah, there was so much of hype. Like, this is going to be an esport.
It wasn't even HOTS they were competing with, because HOTS wasn't a thing when they started. They were trying to compete with League, directly compete with League.
And it probably would have been all right.
Well,
but
unfortunately,
they failed miserably at trying to directly compete with League.
This is why there was not enough differentiation between the game and League. They were going up against League, Dota 2, and Heroes of Newerth at the time. So they were trying to steal interest from all 3 of those games. We all know that Han is kind of on the downward spiral, but they're not out.
Yeah, they're the next one to go.
Yeah, and it'll be sad when it eventually does go, but I don't think that game will go in anytime soon. Now, watch next week. Heroes of Newerth shuts down.
I mean, Han's like the grandfather of them all, though, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was there another MOBA that's currently in the works right now? I was almost thinking Battleborn, but then that's an FPS, or that's a shooter. It's going to compete with Overwatch.
We didn't even know.
There's one other one.
Well, not enough really is revealed about Battleborn to really know what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's not on a rundown, and there's still stuff kind of leaking out, but we're not going to get too much until E3, so...
So we'd rather just...
will show us at E3.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's do that. So, in more positive news, we're going to get a new Fallout game.
Woohoo! Yeah.
We got a surprise announcement from Bethesda.
I mean,
And then
if they had just come out and said Fallout 4, that'd be a surprise. This was kind of
we knew it was coming, but
we knew it was coming, and then it came, and we're all like, "Hey!"
Yeah, but definitely go check out the trailer if you haven't already. It is awesome, and I'm actually genuinely excited to check this game out.
I can't wait to see what the modding community does for this game.
Oh, you didn't update the link. You were going to.
I just updated it.
The link was updated, Benny. Thank you for paying attention.
Just now, right after I clicked on it. Thank you.
So, obviously, we're going to see more of it at E3 on June 14th, as the website pretty clearly explains. But we got the trailer, which is nice, and we're not going to play it because I know for sure they're going to knock our stream down. But immediately pimping out the pre-orders.
I mean, but we knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah. It was just a matter of when and how. And the when is...
As soon as they said that Bethesda, for the first time in history, is holding their own E3 press conference, we knew, okay, Fallout 4 is on the schedule because they have to have enough content to fill an entire press conference, so that's got to be part of it.
Yeah, so they're announcing it now. They're getting the hype train moving. Everyone's going to watch the conference, and they're going to announce all their other shit. So...
Which is going to be who knows what, but hey.
Elder Scrolls something. Either it's an expansion for TSO.
It's probably an expansion for TSO because they do the same team that makes Fallout makes Elder Scrolls, and they only work on one at a time.
Unless they secretly made a huge hiring spree.
Which we would have heard about in the news if Bethesda went and hired like 70 people.
I don't know if they would need 70 people to just do DLC.
Oh, look at this! How close to done
for a new Elder
game,
Scrolls?
You need a team like that size.
For a new Elder Scrolls game as well as Fallout, they would need like 70.
When's Fallout 4 coming out?
We didn't get a date. No date.
General, is it 2015 or is it going to be 2016?
We don't know. The Amazon pre-order says December 31st, 2015. Which is code for we don't have a date.
We don't have a date. Okay. I'm going to say this, though. If it releases this year, they're definitely working on next Elder Scrolls, whatever it is. Okay? Which means they're almost done with this. If it's not releasing this year,
we know they've been working on this since 2013. That was when the script for the voice actor auditions got leaked. It was 2013.
So... I don't know. It's not unheard of to have to multitask and work.
They usually but Bethesda doesn't, and they usually have a 5-year development cycle.
So this game's gonna come out in 2018. You said 2015.
This will probably be a 2016, but that's 4 years. If it's a 2016, that's 4 years.
Okay.
Between Skyrim? Yeah. 4 years. Skyrim's a 2012
Between Skyrim, yeah, but what did Bethesda do Elder Scrolls Online too?
They did, but that's a completely separate division.
Okay then.
They opened a different division for that. That's a different team.
But I mean, like, so you're thinking it's going to be not even 2016 then?
No, I'm thinking it's 2016. That's a 4-year development cycle. And then we'll see another at least 4 years before we see another Elder Scrolls game.
Which is fair enough, because they've got the MMO that they're going to keep updating with content to keep people held over, right?
I assume that an expansion is going to be announced.
Expansion or some kind of massive update to it to kind of push it forward. And that's going to be the last ditch effort. If that doesn't succeed, if that doesn't work, then it's dead. I mean, a good chunk of people play it, but they're no longer a subscription model, so they're not raking in that income anymore. So.
Well, and I feel like their sales on the consoles are not what they wanted to be.
Because it's an MMO. MMOs don't do well on consoles, ever.
Yeah, console MMOs are never...
it's a fact.
It's not an easy sell. That is hands down not an easy sell to do a console MMO.
Maybe that's That's why Destiny is kind of like hit or miss. Like it's getting there. It's actually getting up there.
Destiny's not an MMO though. It's like an MMO without the MM part.
Well, it's the MMO without the M part in certain areas.
Mm-hmm. Everything else plays exactly like an MMO.
It looks like an MMO. It smells like an MMO. It tastes like an MMO, but it doesn't. It isn't an MMO.
I mean, if Destiny had gone full on MMO, it would have been way better. It would have been a way better version of PlanetSide 2.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean, you never know what they do in the next version of Destiny. You never know.
That's true. I mean, like I said, said they have a 10-year plan for Destiny, so we'll see.
Yeah.
The season pass. The first season pass is done. We already know that there's one more expansion already planned.
So that's not that's not included for anybody that plunked $60 plus $30 on the game.
But there's no subscription model, so if anything like this money that you're spending on the game is what you would have paid monthly for a subscription for more content. So that's how that's justified.
Right.
When did Destiny come out?
It is a year old now.
It is a year old, so I've spent $90 on it. So actually, well,
spent
about
100 and
$100.
I've spent 200.
How did you spend? Oh yeah, because you bought it twice because you're an idiot.
Game and DLC twice.
Man,
I still play it on both.
Sam.
I still play it on both. I have different friends that play on Xbox One and 360.
That's all I can say. Is like I just got to shake my head at that one.
I mean, it's nice because all this stuff, all your data transfers over between the two consoles.
That's good, at least.
So if I do something on 360, it happens on my Xbox One. If I get new guns or upgrade my guy or whatever.
Good. All right.
Everything's transferable.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on to our next bit of news. We got the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection coming to PlayStation 4.
The most original idea they've ever had.
I feel like we cover a new collection every week for Sony.
Yeah.
I mean, great.
I feel like this is all Sony does. Hey guys, we got this great game. Let's go ahead and package it up with all the previous games and put it out on the newest console.
They could have a better name for it. I'm sorry.
Great
collection.
This is totally
not a rip-off.
This is totally them just trying to build hype for the new Uncharted.
Yeah.
This is just,
which we're hoping is going to be awesome, but a lot of people have left Naughty Dog during its development, so I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
This is good. It's on PS4, whatever, and everything's updated
I'm
for
curious as to
PS4 standard.
how much they plan on charging for this thing.
Probably $60.
Probably. How much does it charge for Master Chief Collection?
$60.
And this is 3 full games.
But the whole selling point behind Master Chief Collection wasn't that you're going to be able to play the original games, is that you're going to be able to play all the original games online.
And Halo 2 Anniversary.
Yeah, that small detail. I mean, that's that too. But Master Chief Collection was a remaster. This is not really a remaster. It's just a repackage.
I guess.
1080p 60 with better lighting, textures, and models. Adding a range of improvements and additions across all 3 games, including photo mode, new trophies, yada yada yada.
Great, fantastic, freaking tabulous.
So $60, guaranteed.
$60, new game.
If they make it $40, they'll sell more copies.
Well, can we take bets here? How long will it take for this game to go to $40? I give it 1 month.
One shoot. Okay, I was gonna say I thought 3 was being generous.
This is Sony.
6 months.
So this is Sony here. Remember.
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. Two.
I give it a month before they drop the price.
2 months, and if it is 2 months, it will be cheaper with your PSN subscription. If you
wait. Are we talking about a sale or a permanent price drop?
Either or.
Because it'll go on sale before that, but it'll be like a weekend-long sale. Permanent price drop, minimum 6 months before they drop the price.
No.
Yeah.
No, 3. Yeah, 3. 3. I want to say 3.
How much does Last of Us Remastered cost?
Let's see.
You can guess it.
$60. I'm calling it right now.
Last of Us Remastered, $20.
Now it is. When it came out, though.
I'm looking at it on Amazon right now, and
I've got it on Walmart for $19.95.
Okay.
Good old Walmart.
That's a download edition.
Okay, yeah, the download code's a lot cheaper.
But
Whoa.
still, like, that's...
Oh,
The
maybe I
download
need to hook up my PS4 and get a download voucher for like $16. Time to hook up the PS4 and replay The Last of Us, because that game's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to playing that this weekend. I'm actually gonna start it this weekend.
Good. Do it. Do it.
I'm actually I was actually gonna bring the PS4 upstairs to my bedroom, play it at night.
Just do it.
And then I found out why I couldn't do that, and I could thank the Vizio screen behind me.
Why? What happened?
I brought the TV that was upstairs down here for a preview monitor.
You no longer have a TV in your room?
Yep. I just watch Netflix on my laptop anyway.
I mean, I
thought
use
you
my
used
laptop to watch Netflix. You know, I have a smart TV in my room, but I still run Netflix through my laptop, which is
it
hooked
just
up.
runs better.
Yeah. It's
just run it
I
off
mean-
your Wii U. Watch it on your tablet. No.
I have a 55-inch smart TV hooked up to a 360 and a PS3 in my room.
You know, it's funny. I could probably actually take the. I have the event TV that I have of like a 39-inch
Yeah.
that we bring with us when we do events, which has been like never. But I don't know. We're trying to get some Smash events on the circuit, but
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
dude, I found out there are 4 weeklies that happen in my area every 2 weeks.
And you know what? A lot of the same players probably cycle around those.
It is the
events.
exact same crew at every event.
Question is, are you good enough to actually compete with them?
No,
Not
none of
even
us are.
close. I would go there and just do stream tech.
Honestly, CJ's league's better than I am, and he's not good enough to play in those events. Like those, oh God. I say this though, the character pool on Smash 4, like a lot of the good players play, is a lot wider. I see a lot more diversity,
That's good. You don't want to see
Right,
Fox every game.
and that's what we're gonna say about Smash right now.
That's
Before
it.
we get off topic even
Well,
more.
yeah. Let's talk about what a little
Advent.
thing called Advent is.
So last week, we had 2K. Everybody thought it was a new IP. Just teasing something Advent. It was like
kidding.
adventfuture.org. Yeah, just kidding. Not a new IP. It's XCOM. Which isn't a bad
which
thing
is
because
disappointing.
XCOM is quality game.
It might be. I've never played it. I can't have an opinion on it. But I'm just upset that it wasn't a new IP. I was hoping.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I would have loved a new IP, but XCOM Enemy Unknown, not the Bureau or any of that. Enemy Unknown was a very good game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this is a sequel to.
One thing I'm looking forward to is you look at the list of features. Like, oh, got this, this, and this. Mod support, including official mod tools and Steam Workshop. Yes.
That's
Fire
how you make
Axis
friends.
Yes.
game. This is a Fire Axis game. Fire Axis always loves mod support. Fire Axis makes a game you might have heard of called Civilization.
Yes.
Yeah. Sid Meier's Civilization. Get it right.
But you know, XCOM isn't one of those games that I've never played.
I played it a little bit, and it was a lot of fun. I don't know. Stop playing for no reason, pretty much. I do that sometimes.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm upset it wasn't a new IP, but This isn't a bad announcement in any way.
It's 2 weeks to E3, so we're just got this stuff trickling in. So it's it's a hype train. We've got all of these hype trains just gonna collide with one another.
1 week. E3 starts in 1 week. The 11th, Thursday.
Shit.
1 week.
Thursday.
The first stuff happens on Thursday. The show floor isn't open, but the first stuff happens.
Oh, okay.
Show
floor.
Week
Conferences.
Next week is going to be kind of insane.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
If you're a tech journalist, not only do you have E3, you have WWDC, where pretty much Apple's going to come and say, all right, here's the trends for mobile this year. Forget about what you heard at Google I.O.
So, okay. Trevor.
Yeah?
Do we want to, because E3 starts next week on Thursday, instead of having the normal Thursday show, you wait for the end of E3 and then try and get a bunch of people into a big round table?
Boom, let's do it.
I think that's a good idea. We should try to do that.
Get as many people as we can and have a big round table discussion after E3.
I can picture it right now, setting up your show. Right now we have the tri-shot, but
we'll be
9
using
squares. Everyone's got their own little spot, and
we can do Google Hangout. We've done before.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm down.
I hate Google Hangouts because they are a complete and total mess.
They are, but
depends how many people we get in. If we get a lot of people in,
yeah, I mean, if it's only 4 or 5 of us, we can probably get
it'll just be me, you, Trevor, Riggs, maybe Kevin.
Yeah, I'd like to get
Lex
Riggs
will
on
probably
it.
show up. Oh, I want to get Riggs on there too. Lex will probably show up if he isn't working. A couple other people.
Maybe
those are the big 6 I'd love to have for an E3 show.
Yeah.
Actually, I can only have 5 video feeds up at once. I've realized that's a physical limitation of what I can do.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, so if it's, you have your studio shot, and then, but the Skype shot, you could group us into pairs or something off of Skype.
Well, I mean, I could have up to 5 people from Skype.
Yeah, there'll be 6 of us. You're not going to be on from Skype, so there'll be the 5 of us, and then you.
Yeah, and anybody else who decides to come
I love
to the
how
studio.
you're immediately just completely saying, yeah, everybody else, yeah, you're gone. Nope, not happening. Kevin, nope, you're not on the E3 show.
No.
George,
It'll be so it'd be one of those things where we'd have to the studio would have 1 shot.
Oh, no, we'd be able to have all the cameras in the studio because Skype's all virtualized.
Okay.
I just realized my camera's been off-center this whole time. Is that weird?
Yeah, well, I didn't feel like telling you.
And I've been sitting over here just whatever, and I keep rotating. And sorry.
All right, we got to get rolling here. Let's talk about some more E3 stupidity. Or EA.
It's EA stupidity. It's EA, but it's not stupidity.
Need for Speed.
God damn, they were doing so well. They're like, oh, we got a new trailer. It's this is recorded in game and looks so good. And yeah, it's gonna be online required.
Yeah, requires online connection.
Yeah, you know what? Do they learn? No, they don't.
I mean, do you think it'll actually end up hurting sales, though?
No. There wasn't going to be much to begin with. People who are going to buy Need for Speed are going to buy Need for Speed. This isn't going to hurt sales, but it's not going to help them.
Unless they're going to have, some form of, really good reason that it needs to be online.
And this,
that's what the tweet
decision,
says.
We're doing this, and it's going to change everything.
The tweet that we have says Need for Speed will require an online connection, but the benefits are nice. More variety and a more rewarding experience with friends.
With friends.
Yeah, because every other online experience with Need for Speed has been amazing.
Just kidding. LOL. Oh my god.
Yeah. Let me go find the last time I had fun with a Need for Speed game online. Speed wall is not an encouraging feature to have that requires online. Just saying. Just putting that out there, EA. Hopefully it's more than that.
So, okay.
Now this is another one here. This is something that could be interesting.
I do not know about this until just now.
I didn't know until I was browsing stuff. I'm very... Yeah, I think this is dumb.
You think this is dumb?
Yeah. Okay, so... Star Wars is making a new RPG. It's going to take place between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens.
Okay.
It is for mobile.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
If you're going to make a Star Wars RPG, make a Star Wars RPG, man. Like, what was the last... When you have the lineage of, you know, KOTOR and KOTOR 2, like... And then you're like, BT Dubs, we're making a mobile game.
This is the top comment on the post is... It's exactly my trepidation. I was excited until I saw mobile and MMO elements. Let me guess. Free to play at zero depth.
Yeah.
Oh no. Come on, man.
You know,
play.
just
This
great idea,
this
horrible
is
execution.
Disney cash grabbing, man. Gonna be microtransactions out the ass.
But come on, man. It's Star Wars. You can't screw this up.
But you can.
Disney, they
But you
will
can.
screw it up, I promise you.
We just got done talking about this. EA is already screwing it up.
This one's not made by EA.
No, no. You said it's Star Wars. You can't screw it up, and EA has already proven that you can
Yes.
very easily.
That's
I-
true.
Come on.
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
Hell, I mean,
Star
the
Wars
Old
has
Republic got
officially been
screwed up so badly.
I mean, it's EA, so I guess it's par for the course.
This isn't EA.
But
Well,
without the
Old
Republic, I never had
Republic
this awesome shirt.
and Battlefront.
I didn't realize we were talking about Star Wars, and I wore my great shirt today. So I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, look at you.
We need a Jolly Rancher now.
That's it for news that we have this week.
Yeah,
Is it really?
that
Oh,
is.
hey, we hit the button. Wow.
We have a discussion? I didn't make
Nah,
one.
we don't need
kind
one.
of
I
had a
think would be
discussion
great.
throughout the entire show, and if we had
I
a
like
discussion,
it.
we'd go over an hour, which is totally more than we wanted to do. In case you are living underneath a rock, the Humble Indie Bundle still going on. Another 4 days. Should
Do we have new games on it yet?
yeah, new games. New games.
Yeah.
Good games like Bit Trip Runner 2.
Gunman Live. I've never played that.
Live.
And Sports Ball. What
And
the hell
Sports
is
Ball.
Sports Ball?
I'm actually curious. What is sports ball? Sports ball is a
Chalking
soccer,
up.
jousting, and flying birds.
Crack, crumble, scream, bellow.
Okay.
It's legit.
Words of the mouth, chalking up both.
I don't know if the stream can hear this, but Trevor's audio is starting to get really loud.
It's getting really loud. What?
For us, it's Skype. I don't know if for streams got it like that.
Probably Skype being really stupid. Is there
Probably.
any? Ah, cool. There's actual gameplay. Is this gameplay? What the?
No. Huh.
Looks
Oh.
kind of dumb.
Yeah. I'll stick with iDarb.
Idarb.
Yeah, it was still actually a crazy amount of fun.
Yeah. Did I say kinda dumb?
Oh, it's absurdly dumb.
This looks like...
Sports ball, yeah, look, it's kind of
I mean, if you're getting it for cheap, whatever.
They
Yeah.
went full special.
You gotta pay $9 to get all these games. I mean, there's some good stuff in there. I mean, Guacamelee is pretty fun. You got Mighty Switch Force. If you go over $10, you get SteamWorld Dig and Stealth Inc. 2. So, do it.
You want to talk about the other weekly bundle?
Yes, let's talk about the other weekly bundle, which is the other Humble bundle, right?
No, it's just a Humble bundle. Oh no, Humble. It's still Humble Ninja bundle. Weekly bundle is, I have no idea. Slytherin.
Yeah,
what?
The weekly bundle just swapped over.
So also on sale on Steam right now, Fallout sale. Game of the Year editions of 3 and New Vegas are $12. Fallout Tactics, Fallout 2, and Fallout 1
Like,
you can get Fallout Tactics, and Fallout 2 for $12 as a bundle.
You know, good job.
Old
Doing
school.
it right. Fallout 4 is coming. All the other Fallout games are now on sale. Give us your money. All of it. All of it.
All right.
God.
I think we've run out of stuff to talk about this week.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a
we're
full
done.
show post E3 with all the awesomeness that comes out of it. It's probably gonna be like a 2.5 hour bonanza. It's gonna be kind
Looking
of
forward to
insane. I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, I love it.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a hot mess.
It's gonna be like
year.
it's gonna be like the worst hot mess possible. I think.
It's gonna be like 8 people yelling at each other.
With
It's-
everybody
I love
saying
it.
that they're wrong.
Exactly. It's going to
love
be
it.
glorious.
It's the best time. It's Christmas, okay? It's Christmas. What?
Yes, it is Christmas, but
Oh.
It's
I
gamer.
thought you were laughing at
yes.
something else. So like he's laughing at my comment. Oh, okay. All right, I'll take it.
all right.
No, it
let's-
is. I mean, you can go to your Christmas or your holiday at your family, and yeah, it's everybody yelling at each other after we all just got presents. Same thing. We're all gonna get our fix, and we're all gonna be yelling at each other. It's great.
Yep. All right, Sam.
I'll
Where,
get the eggnog.
where can people find you on the internet?
At XD_Raven, it's below me down here somewhere. And on Twitch at cross-eyed_arena sometimes. Maybe.
Benny, what about you? Where can people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Benny Gerard. And you can play with me on BattleNet at NetPhoenix #1928. I had ready this week.
Ooh.
They updated. They have a favorites list now.
And
When
you
did
can
that
follow
happen?
me on Twitter at the Mags, and you can follow me on Twitter. Oh my God, jeez. Can I get some sleep here? I'm tired.
Go take a nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. But follow the channel at twitch.tv/GenGame, youtube.com/GenGameNet, and on Facebook as GenGame.
Speaking of YouTube, new video from moi coming this weekend.
Awesome.
I'm oh so excited, Benny.
I-
What? I've been working hard on it.
Just kidding.
More of
Benny.
that
I'm
next week.
sure it's great.
And I think that's gonna do it for the show. I'm gonna go
And we're done.
pass out and or have like a extremely caffeinated drink, and then go play some Heroes of the Storm. But until next time, for everybody in the studio, LOL, JK, it's just me and my 2 wonderful friends on Skype. See you next time on the GenGAMEcast.
So happy to be here.